Right. I'm looking forward to this. So, where were we? The factory. Yes, that was it. We just navigated past a monster in a tunnel. Now we're here. And if I remember correctly, I learnt the numbers 1 to 5. An interesting way to start a language. I can't communicate with anyone, but I can count. Oh, what's this? It looks like a map. And there are a lot of symbols. Okay. Okay, so this is a... Yeah, so there's stairs and presumably a lift in the middle. I can see staircases. So this is floor 1 and floor 2. I can hear people screaming outside. That's why I've stopped. Interesting. Right, okay, so all of these places, presumably it will make sense what these glyphs mean once I visit them. And then I'll have a better idea. I can see some sort of consistent symbols, some consistent shapes rather, within the glyphs. This the straight line with the curved line underneath it and the circle in the top left corner. But that's about it. So let's just go up the stairs. Let's see what location we find. We've got people, and they're people I can talk to. Okay, so frequently the first few people that I've spoken to in new places they've started off with a greeting, but it's been a single symbol, a single glyph. That's obviously a greeting. This, I mean, he's bowing, isn't he? Something in this is very definitely a greeting, and possibly another symbol in here is like the word "you" or the word "I." Just because I'm assuming this is a greeting, and a greeting, it's either going to be like "I" something or "nice to meet you," that kind of thing. But yeah, I can't even start noting that in because I don't know what symbol it should apply to. But I'll keep it in mind. So it's the sort of Christmas tree one with the dot at the top. Big set of circle sections. Tap. I think this language it's going to be... yeah, let's go up rather than round, whatever's that corner. I think with this language it's going to be very hard to keep track of what all the different glyphs were. Which was something I also thought about the language of the Bards that we translated. The first two, the devotees and the warriors. I think I kept all of those symbols in my head as we were going. I feel like I recognised a lot of them as I was trying to translate new sentences. Okay, this guy looks a bit confused. He's also said that Christmas tree symbol, and then he said... he said 2 symbols at the end. Oh god, this is a lot of new words, and I don't have any of them. Bloody hell. So these 2, this guy has said. Yeah, look, I can show you his 2 bits of conversation. These 2 look a lot like all of these. So I assume these are numbers. I don't know what number. I mean, I know not 1 to 5. Number. Question mark. Okay, so he's saying something number, and this one. Okay, this is the one that I'm going to say is I or you, but I'm going to double question mark it. Okay, apparently I'm going to triple question mark it, which was an accident, but I'm really not certain at all but I just want to have something in on one of these words just so that I can see it in another context and either, you know, build support for that argument or see it in another context and think, no, that's wrong. Because it's going to be quite hard to sort of think back onto previous... Okay, so a lot of these symbols were just on the map, and I don't recognise any of them. And then this is when the person started talking. Yeah, but I simply don't... Do you think there's going to be something related to how many small circles there are in a word? So this has 1, this has 2, this has 2, this has 1, this has 1. I wonder if that's going to be any sort of aspect of the language. Okay, no. Ah, okay. He's counting the barrels. I didn't really look at that action before. He's counting the barrels and he said 2 different numbers. Could one of these words be count and one of these words be have? As in, like, I count 1, 2, 3. Could be counting the numbers of... Oh, no, that doesn't work. I was going to say he could be counting the numbers of brown barrels and blue and white barrels. But the number of brown barrels is 4 and the number of blue and white ones is 3. And we know that these aren't the numbers 3 and 4. I mean, they could be the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why did I count them again? One of these could be the number 7, but then what's the other one? Is he expecting a different number? So if I talk to him from here, you can see that the pose that he does is... He looks a little bit confused. So maybe he's expecting a different number of barrels to how many he's counted. So I am also maybe sort of basing that on the first word being I, which it isn't necessarily. Oh, should I put one of these in as... Should I put both of these middle words in as count/have? Because one of those... I don't even know which ones they are. They're these two. So I'm going to write count/have. And I'm not remotely confident. But I feel like if I don't start putting guesses in, I'm going to see the same glyphs appear, and I'm not going to realise that they're the same glyphs. Which is going to make it very difficult to then start working out what things actually are. I count have 7. I count 7. I should have 8. Maybe. Oh, there are some down there as well. So, you know, maybe it's not 7 and 8. Maybe it's 12 and 13. Okay. So this presumably is exactly the same map, just from above. Yeah. I'm on the second floor now. Let's see what's up here. Can't talk to this guy, but I can go through to this symbol. And this machine. Oh. Okay. So those 2 buttons are red, those 2 buttons are blue. This is... It's some sort of dispensing machine, isn't it? Like I'm gonna press it and it's going to give me something. Oh, and these are masses. Oh, so maybe the amount of mass is how much of a whatever that you want, and I've got... Oh, so I can see what the units are. So that's the number 1, that's the number 5. Is that going to be the number 10? I'd quite like that to be the number 10, because that has a like, it's sort of twice the size of this, isn't it? Maybe it isn't. if I put them down here? Yeah, that could be twice the size of this. The dimensions aren't quite twice in each direction, which makes that correct. But what I would quite like is you see how these are all pointing out from the bottom right of the line. Then this is the bottom left. And then this is the top right. So maybe that's how it sort of scales up. Maybe that's how it goes from the 0s, the 10s, the 20s. So then what would this be? This would be 50 and 20 and 10. Oh, apparently seeing these symbols here doesn't count as reading the symbols. Okay, but that is my guess, that this is 10, 20... Oh, no, sorry. Oh, no, hold on. No, that would have to be... No, I've not done that very well. So these would be the 0s, these would be the 10s. This would be... 100. So, yeah, maybe these are denser materials. 200. 500? Yeah? And then, in order to get even higher, it would be something at the top left, which would be, if it was this symbol, it would be 5,000. That's my guess for these. I'm going to have to read them somewhere else. Okay, and I can put something in here. Do I put what I get out of this machine? Got a big sort of alchemy vibe to it, doesn't it? What's this? Is this just going to be part of the same... I don't know. But it looks at the bottom like... I don't know, that groove. Do you think you're making something in the shape of that groove? Is that the thing that goes in those purple doors? I don't quite remember what the shape of that looked like, but it was... Ooh, fancy. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be something that goes in here. And clearly, from all of the attempts listed on the floor, someone's tried this a bunch. And they haven't worked? Or people just discard them when they go through? But then I could use one again. So presumably they haven't worked. Okay. Interesting. What was the symbol that was on the floor in that previous room? It was something. It was this, wasn't it? This is the. This is the machine. Now I don't want this word to mean machine. It specifically is that machine. Yeah, machine. Let's write the machine, because then I know what I'm talking about, and I can give it a better name further down the line. Oh, is this a library? That's a new symbol, but it's two symbols back to back. And one of them is this. Oh, okay, so this was on the map because I already saw it, and I saw it quite early on. So this symbol is on the map, pointing presumably at the library. And then this one on the front of the building. So the two words together, I guess, mean library. Okay, let's write library in on both of them, just to keep it in my head. I guess this one could be books or something. It could be like could be the place of books, and then they just put the second half of it on the map. I speak to this guy. No. I can look in a display case. 2. Coins. Okay. Cool. Oh, is this going to tell me what 2 is? Ah, okay, so this symbol. Are these the symbols from the machine? Maybe not. Maybe they are. Do I know these symbols? So one of them is here. Where are the others? There. There. So were these symbols also on the map as well? It would have been... Oh, no, that's wrong. It would have been nice if we had drawn that map. Okay, I'm going to do something slightly annoying here, and I'm going to run back to that machine. Are they these symbols? Yes, they are, aren't they? Okay. Are these the same symbols? Yes. Oh, so okay, this might be like a stockpile. This is where you put, because this has like a place to put items, doesn't it? Oh, and so there's plenty of these two things, but there is not enough of these two things, which is why on this machine these two are red because you can't use them, well, pink, and these two are green. Okay, so it's the pendulum in a triangle with two dots. It's the triangle with the circle. It's the triangle with the... What this one reminds me of is that sort of weird musical instrument that's it's like a block of wood with a bit of metal sticking out of it, and then a block of wood on the metal, and you can hit it and it vibrates at quite a low frequency. That might mean absolutely nothing. I might just sound insane describing that, but I'm pretty sure it's a thing. I don't think it's like an instrument for truly making like music. It's a pretty one-trick pony of an instrument. Okay, so this was 2. Is this one? And these were coins. But yeah, I suppose maybe the coin's not important. Maybe it's the metal. I assume they're metal coins. Why would the machine care about putting coins into it specifically? It probably cares about the substance. Copper. Ah, 1. That's a ring. But again, I don't think this is going to care about the ring. I think it's going to care about the fact that it's probably gold. It's at least gold. Okay, so I'll put gold, and I will also put ring, just in case that is actually the interesting part of it. And then 3 is that weird. So where's 3? Where is 3? 3 isn't... Oh! I ran up a staircase by accident. Maybe 3's up here. There we go. 3 is a cup. And it also looks like gold. Because of the colour scheme of this game. It's a cup. I don't know. Brass, maybe? Cup. Tin? A tin cup? I don't know. So I'll write cup and then... Oh, I wrote metal for the coin, didn't I? I wrote metal for the coin, and then I've written gold and tin, as though they aren't metal. Okay, so yeah, putting the word coin, mug, and ring in there is useful, because it at least reminds me what it was, even if I don't actually have the exact material down. Is there... Oh. There might have been books that I could have looked at downstairs. Something... Library, yeah. Okay. I'm now starting to think that that word that I've said is library. It feels like it's people. Because this is showing 2 people and this is showing 2 people, and that's the symbol that's common between them, and then it's sort of highlighting that this is scientists and this is bards. So again, I'm not completely convinced by this, but let's put in bard. Bard people. Okay, bard question mark. And so, but then why would this be on the outside of the library? That feels bard person. Library person. So why would it be on the outside of the library? Unless it's the library of people? That doesn't feel like it makes a lot of sense. I sort of want it to be that though, because I'm not sure. And it is, it's not 2. Oh, is it plural? Ah, that could make sense. Maybe it's an indicator of plural. And I've run out of space. Okay, I'm going to have to put in 3 definitions. So this one I'm actually... Okay, let's then put lowercase pl dot plural. Yeah, so this could be bard plural. I didn't actually put this word in. Scientist plural. Where was it? It was a triangle. Scientist plural. And then this is... Well, they're 2 different... So maybe that's just people. Because they're not a specific culture. That's 1 scientist and 1 devotee. Oh no, so it wouldn't be people, would it? It would be person. Person, plural. Show a range of peoples. Okay, so what is that top one? Okay, so there's some higher people, and then a lightning bolt, and then they split into the scientists and the bards. Who knows? Oh, this is the same sign, isn't it? It looks like it. Yeah. Oh, I haven't seen this one. I can talk to you. Are you... Count have... Yes, okay. And also, that was something else that I considered. If this is plural, which I now sort of think it is, then this wouldn't have said library. It's more likely to have said books or book. Because that then would make sense to be a sign on the front of a library, wouldn't it? Book, place of books. A book plural. And also that is literally the imagery that was on the sign. It was 2 books. I have book bards. Ah, so I've now got another... So, okay, look, what is this guy doing? He's clearly searching for a book. So this word that I have put in as count/have could be seek, which is a word that we've seen in all 3 previous languages. They've had a word for seek. I think one of them had a word for seek and a word for find, because the seek was in a sort of want sense. So maybe this is the look for kind of sense. Yeah, I'm going to put that in. And also, the guy who was counting the barrels, who said some numbers, he could have been looking for a certain number of barrels and then found a different number. But unfortunately, I don't remember the order in which he said those 2 words. Okay, yeah, so where's the... Yeah, and also this shape thing. Oh, so maybe this... Okay, I've just jumped ahead of myself there. So this is count/have. Have I got any other similar words? No. Okay. So I can't quite make this observation yet, but what I wanted to say is that words or glyphs that are contained within the larger circles are verbs. Is my guess. And I think it was probably quite a good guess for this being I/you. I think it seems like it's I. And I think this guy's saying, I am looking for a book on the Bards. Yeah, so I think words like this are verbs, although this was on the machine. Which, you know, the machine isn't a verb. But it could be whatever the machine does, which is like the... It makes a key, doesn't it? That's what it does. So it could be like make. It could be the creator. That machine is a maker, isn't it? It makes something. So this could be the science word for make. I'll note that in just in case. I think with this language, the key is going to be writing down all of my sort of potential ideas for what. So that one, seek, I'm much more happy with. This one, plural, I'm much more happy with. I want to know what the other word that the barrel guy said was. Oh, well, it was this, wasn't it? Yeah. He said this, and then he said a number, and then he said another thing, and then he said the other number. So it would be this one. So then my guess is that this one maybe means found. And I am sort of using my knowledge of the previous languages, which feels potentially a bit sort of gamey and a bit like meta knowledge. But I suppose also if you were translating multiple languages, you would end up looking for similar words. Okay, it's not like it's plural, isn't it? You know what? I'm gonna bank on this being plural. I'm gonna get rid of all the other ones. Plural is the only sort of definition for this that I think has made sense in every context that I've seen it. So this is something plural, and again, it's more people. So this is the word I think is scientists, and notice it's got that little triangle hat at the top. This is the word for bard. And this is a word that was underneath two different people. So I think that triangle-y hat indicates it's some sort of person. So what's this? The some sort of people. If I continue with the idea that the circles are verbs, then that symbol at the end, which is... can I see it anywhere? This one. Oh, it's like the first word that I saw. This could be door, simply because there's a giant door in the picture. Something is going to be the word for door, isn't it? So then what's this? Are they attack the door, break the door, close the door? Yeah, I mean, they're either closing or trying to open the door, aren't they? By, like, attacking it. It sort of looks like they're trying to attack it. So yeah, let's put in those two options. It's close or the other option, I mean, attack. Bit of a weird one. I sort of know what I'm trying to say with the word attack there, but the words can be quite general, can't they? And then where's the symbol for these people? really hard to find anything. It's here. Okay. So they're sort of fairies, aren't they? They're floating and they have magic wands. So I'm going to call them fairies for now, just so I don't confuse myself by saying people, because this is a word that I've already said person on. Yeah. So let's make it singular. We'll stick with fairy until we learn better. Oh, which might be now. Okay, so yeah, you are the fairy. You are the scientist. You are both people. You are the bards. And you are the book. And I didn't finish because I didn't put in the word for door. I've lost. Oh, it was the first one. Yeah, it was this one, wasn't it? Whee! Okay. That's fairly significant progress, isn't it? Alchemist. They are alchemists. I think I said that before, that it looked like a sort of alchemy kind of dealio with the machine and the mixing of, I don't know, various things. Metals that are coins and rings and cups are made out of. So what are the fairies? It literally... Oh, it literally is a fairy. Okay. Book is correct. Door is correct. Brother. Okay, so I wasn't completely right on that one. Yeah, okay. Sure. Yeah, okay. That has been sort of translated for me. I don't think I necessarily understood that that's what the word was. Right. There was probably stuff downstairs I've missed. Let's see what this section is. Oh. Ooh. A hat. Am I going to take the hat? No. Oh, that's a big number. Look at that. I don't know what this shape means. But this number is huge. This number's like... If I'm correct, what is this number? I don't know what the triangle... Oh yeah, I do. It's a 3. Is this 5,030 something? Yeah? Okay. And then whatever this is. Oh, we've made a note of it. Okay, yeah. So presumably that's important, but I don't know what. Or... Something on the table? Oh, okay. What is this? This is someone doing some science. There's probably someone doing some alchemy. It's a bunch of numbers. Oh yeah, and that triangle symbol just underneath the corner of the orange book. That is one of the elements, isn't it? That's the tin cup. I should probably stop saying tin because that's not actually correct. I mean, it could be. The gold ring, I think, is the only one where I've actually nailed the element. Okay, so it's just saying a bunch of... I guess it's giving a bunch of weightings. How much of each thing should go into a... Oh, is this going to be number 4? Oh, it's coal. Where is it? I don't remember what the other symbol was. Was it this one? Okay, we'll need to go back into the library and check. So there's another route out of this building. Oh, maybe we... Yes, I will have to go back in and check. So... Right, this one is going to... If it is... It might... Maybe it will just say ring, gold, pan, and then coal. They've all got triangles, so I think it's probably this one. But rather than guessing words in the book, I'm just going to run over here to the sign. Yeah, so when I put this symbol in, if they are correct, it will probably reveal to me what the words are and what all the materials are. Oh no, I was wrong. It's this one. Gold. Silver. Right, okay. Well, I wasn't translating that as carbon. I was translating it as coal. Yeah, but I suppose I don't mind that being in the book, because just visually in this game with this art style, like, you're not going to be able to distinguish some fairly similar materials. Okay, so we've got gold, silver, copper, and carbon. Yes, there are some books to read. I didn't press R1 before. I think I was running through too quickly. Okay. Oh, we've got an instruction manual for... Is this part of the, So silver, gold, and copper go in. That's stage number 2. Stage number 3 is to get a gauge into a particular zone. Oh, to pull the lever until the gauge is in the correct zone and then press a button. Yeah, that's pretty easy. I don't know what this means. No idea. Okay. That's the sort of thing that I'd have quite liked this guy to have noted down. Close attack. Oh, maybe it's not. So, I mean, this is obviously a picture of a lighter. So what I want these two symbols to say is make fire. No, not this symbol. This symbol. So this was the one that was on the door. So maybe it isn't that the fairies closed the door. Maybe they made the door. The fairies make the door. Yeah, so the sort of imagery in it that I thought was an attack, because that's kind of what it looked like with their wands, could be just a sort of interpretation of, they made this by magic. So I'm going to get rid of these, get rid of attack, because I never really liked that anyway. Now I'm going to get rid of all of it. I'm going to commit to this being the word make. I've got a feeling that make fire is what this is said. Make fire. Yeah. Maybe I will leave close in there. But then, what about this closes? Unless there's something on it that it's like close this before you use it. Okay, I was very confident before, and I do still think it's make. But I will leave the word close in there, just in case. I've got another person I can talk to. Right, well maybe this first symbol, this tap symbol, this might be the word for you. Can you find... Oh, maybe this is looking for. Are you looking for a book? What was he doing? I mean, he's just staring at that as well. Okay, I think that's actually a reasonable guess for this. You. And it shares some similarity in the shape with the word I. As in, it's got a vertical line with a dot on top of it. Which has some similarities with this, which has a vertical line with a triangle on top of it, and this, and this. Yeah, so I think that's reasonable. A vertical line with a dot is more of a sort of IU specific individual kind of thing, and then these are people's. So are you looking for a book? Do you have a book? Do you want a book? Okay, so that's found. I'm running back upstairs because I want to know what the other What did this person say? Because this person, I thought they said, I am looking for a book. Wrong button. I seek a book on the Bards. Or need? Is need a reasonable word? Seek? I think this is seek, but then the one downstairs feels also... So maybe those words could be the other way round. I'm not big on this being count anymore. Where is it? Count doesn't make any sense in the other contexts. But I'm now not 100% certain what would make more sense for this to be found or seek. And then the same for the other one. And also, yeah, one of them could still be have. I have a book. Okay, so, yeah. I just get a sense that one of these is going to be seek and one of them is going to be found. Just because those two things sort of can be used inversely. Oh, but then are any of these things questions? Is there an indicator? No, there doesn't seem to be an indicator in any way that it's a question. Is there anything else in here that I've missed? No. Okay, so let's try whatever this downstairs was over here. Oh, it's a long way downstairs. This must be like the fire escape. Good on the engineers to think practically. Risk assess the library. Determine it needs a fire escape. Oh, well, that's worrying. Risk of death. What's down here? Silver. Silver. What's this? Oh, this must need like a access card. Well, I can see a mine cart down here. So it feels like what this is saying is silver mine. So that first symbol there, the leftmost one, could mean mine. They call a mine. And we've got the same symbol here, yeah. So this is mine. That is not. It is a tomb. Right, okay, what have we got on the map? The map should make more sense now. So we've got a gold mine, a silver mine. I have seen that word. Yeah, I saw that word scribbled on the bit of notepaper next to a large number. I don't know what that is. That's that machine. Oh, yeah, this is the fairy's door. That's the big blue door. Oh, yeah, so if this is the fairy's door, the door... multiple fairies, it does suggest that they did make it. So I think... unless it's the door to the fairy, so maybe they still didn't make it. Maybe they did close it. And then just below that is this. But was that not the library? Oh, so maybe this symbol means library. So that symbol meant books. And on the front of it, it said plural books. But then this word would be library. Cool. What was beneath the sort of alchemy machine? Okay, well I'm down here, so I guess my route will be this way, and then there's a staircase up, and then I'll see what it is. So let's go and explore over to the... ah, let's go and talk to these people again. Yeah, I am an alchemist. Happy with that. I am an alchemist. I greet you. Could be greet. That looks pretty good. I greet you. Okay. Ah, so this is a science. This is a lab. So what's it a plural of? We've got a word for alchemists rather than scientists. So I don't know. I don't specifically know what word this symbol would be. I also cannot find the symbol again. There it is. So I'm going to put the word science in because it's something along those lines. But not that, probably. Science 1, Science 2. Oh, it might be lab. It might be like a laboratory. This might be Laboratory 1 and Laboratory 2. Because it's obviously going to be some sort of location, isn't it? Because it's signposted. Yes, okay. Science, let's go for... Laboratory. Here we go. Ooh. Go talk to the people and then we'll look at the big sort of fusion thing. Fairies make or close the door. Yeah, cool, I understand that. The machine opens the door. Yeah, I mean the machine makes a thing that goes in a keyhole, doesn't it? So opens. Where is it? There it is. Machine. Oh, so I've seen this word before. Where did I see this word? So it's somewhere before I read the word for fire. What did I read? What did I read before I saw the word for fire in that book? Oh, it was a set of instructions for how to operate a bit of equipment. And you had to insert elements, you had to pull a handle, and then you had to press a button. So this might have been the first symbol on there that maybe said that you had to open some sort of pipe that entered the unit from the left. That might be what that symbol was. Okay, but so the fairies closed the door, made the door, and this machine will make a key to open the door. We see. So seek for that one. We have found something. We have found the machine. Or is that made? Did they make the machine? But if it was made, it wouldn't fit with what either of the people in the library said. Now, unless one of them wrote a book. Unless you're talking to a person in the library and they're like, I wrote a book. I made a book. Oh, but yeah, also that isn't necessarily the machine, is it? Yes. No, it's... I should get rid of the machine, because that's just throwing me off. Because I actually think that word is a verb. Because all of these circle words, circle glyphs, that's not actually very helpful. The third glyph along in this sentence, and the third and fourth glyph in this sentence, that's similar outer circle shape with the little dot at the top left. That seems to be the shape of verbs in this language. So I think it is a verb. And it's a verb of whatever the machine is doing. Which is making, although that feels a bit too general maybe. Unless it's sort of... I don't think it would be likely that there's a specific glyph for like alchemize or something. But I'm gonna cut this down to make. And I'll throw some question marks in. And I will also remember that that came from the machine. So we want to create. But then it would be to create something. Oh, and that's in the poster in the background. Those are 3 elements and then the glyph for fire. Feels pretty good. I have found... I seek... I don't know, answers? Solutions? A recipe? Because that seems to be what's going on in there. You know, we've got the different materials and then different quantities of them. Some water. Or the truth. We seek the truth. Seek knowledge. That also kind of works. We seek to... Yeah, make doesn't feel great there. We seek to make. And also, I think seek for this word seems to make a lot more sense than found. Wait, unless it is have. We have... I don't know, what should I put in for this one? What should my guesses be? Answers. Answer. And... what else did I say that sounded good? I said truth and I said something else. And I kind of like the other one more. But I don't remember what it was now. Answer / truth. We seek the truth. It sounds like a very sciencey thing to say, doesn't it? Okay, now we can look at the big poster. Yeah, make, use. Yeah, I don't know. And fire, which I think seems reasonable. You know, energy. Put energy into here. Combine those elements and shoot a big laser at the door. Well, they were making a key. Okay, what's this? Oh, hello. We've got our numbers now, don't we? So what are the 2 numbers that I've seen? It's that one with the sort of backwards 2 shape on it, which is 9. And 7 is the other... But we've got this one is 9. It's the 9th increment along. This one is 7. 7. And also, yeah, this is what I said, what I sort of hoped the numerical system would be, in that the singular bar that looks like the digit for 1, but where it's pointing to the bottom left instead of the bottom right, is 10, and it adds up that way. That's pretty good. What else have we got? We've got a radio sort of thing. What is this? Oh, is this like a... is this a calculator? Yeah, so is this... Okay, so this number is 2. And this... I don't know what this number is. Let's go for... This number is 911. And that's 2. But I can't seem to make it... unless it's this. Oh, yeah, so this is a calculator, isn't it? So that number up there is 911. Oh, so what was the number that we saw in the book? It's 5,039. Okay, so what if I What if I reset this to 0, and this to 9, this to 3, this to 0, and this to 5? Is this going to make the symbol that we saw? No, because I've set this to 3. Set this to 5. Yeah, so that's the symbol that we've got in the book, isn't it? 5, 0, 3, 9. Oh. Okay, 9 is that one. Don't know what the circle is. Oh, is that a 0? This is 0. There's nothing there. This one is 8. I haven't written it in, but we saw it on the ruler. And then this one is 7, not 6. Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the one I put in as 8 was 6. Maybe we saw both of them. Oh no, 6 is the one where it's just a line that sort of droops off the edge. I've apparently never seen. Maybe I need to look at it on here. Ah, there we go. So then you are 6. Okay, we've got all the digits. That's good. Answer, truth, plural. Oh, so it is recipe. Isn't it? Because look, these are all the elements followed by numbers. So these are the quantities of elements. And they've all been scratched off, so they're all wrong. Well, one of them's been scratched off in a different way to the others. A bit more squiggly. Answer... Yeah, I guess answer still works, doesn't it? Because if that's the big question, how do you make a key for the door, then the recipe is the answer. Let's go through... Oh. That's the monster being scared of fire, isn't it? Yeah, so I guess this one is monster. Would be scared? Monster scared of fire? Monster scared. Ooh. Okay, so apparently there's a word for what I assume is life, and a word for energy. Oh, so maybe that's that. I did sort of say energy for this word at some point, didn't I? Like fire seems more likely. Yeah, it was on the diagram of the reactor. Fire seems more likely, and I don't have a word for life. Oh. Did I not go in there? No. Oh, is it too dark? I need this. Ah, so I actually need the... Wait, when I was looking at that lighter, I genuinely don't remember now. Was there physically a lighter on the book? Or was it just drawn? Like, was it physically there and I could have taken it? Or is it just to tell me what that item does, so that if I find it, I'm not confused? I wonder what that guy's doing, just sort of overlooking everything. Okay, well I can't speak to them. This is just going to take me back to where I was, isn't it? Yeah, that's just going to take me back into lab 2. What's along here? And this is going to take me into lab 1. Ah, okay. Yeah? Oh, so I wanted to go up from here. And there was a way to do that, wasn't there? If I go through this room, there's then a staircase that I can use to go upward. And I can find out what that other room on the map is. After I walk up a few flights of stairs. It is a really good looking game, isn't it? I am a fan. Ah, it's a sort of canteen kind of thing. The knife and fork symbol. A canteen. They're all waiting for it. Canteen something. Canteen opens at 4. Ah, well, it's only 1:30. I mean, the time is going quite fast, but... Oh yeah, you can see there's the forks on the clock that tell you when the canteen opens. Clearly quite important to these people. Oh, so is this closed? That's the canteen. That's open. And then the symbol that looks sort of like the opposite of this with a downward arrow. Ah, this is closed. And so this word is make. I can get rid of close. I mean, I sort of already assumed it was make, but I can now get rid of the word close. What level am I on? If I run out of here, where do I end up? Is it near the guy with the counting the barrels? Yes, it is. But I wanted to double check the order in which he said words. I have 7. So there are 2 barrels missing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there are 7 barrels there. So that's found. I found or count. Okay, no. So this word I can get rid of seek. I have /found 7 barrels, and this word, yeah, and this is also the same word that the scientists said a lot. And obviously, scientists. They are seeking the recipe to make the key for that large door. So this one is seek, and this one is sort of have or found. So you've lost 2 barrels, but I'm going for lunch. So, oh my god, it's only just gone past 2. Am I just going to wait here for the canteen to open? Do you think I can even get into it? Or do you think when the canteen opens, everyone just runs in and I get stuck? Although the map... Did the map not suggest there was a route from the canteen up to the sort of alchemy machine in the top right corner? How long is each hour in this place? And if I go into my book, does it stop time? It does. Okay, let's run some laps. Oh no, I can't move. Oh, I can move. I'm in. Yes, I do know all these words. These are all just the locations. So where's canteen? Canteen is there. Might be kitchen. Library. Oh yeah, and of course, yeah. I pointed this out, didn't I? The first time we looked at the map. That this shape, the horizontal line with the sort of slope, the curved slope coming from the top left corner of it. I said that was consistent between a bunch of words, and it means location. That's the consistent shape for different locations. Although now that we know all of them, yeah, I don't have another shape like that. Okay, cool. That's 4 more translated words though, which is good. What am I going to do? Steels and forks. Ah, and they're silver, which is one of the ingredients that this is missing, isn't it? No, I can't. Oh, maybe this requires silver bars. Oh, wait, so... Ah, hold on. So when we were in the library, there was that instruction manual for how to use a machine, and it gave a sort of instruction, didn't it? 1 to 4 order of operations, and there was a bit at the top where you drop materials into it. Maybe that. Maybe I drop the forks into that, and it will give me. So this looks like the shape of like a nice silver gold bar that I can just slot into the machine. But I'd need to find where that machine was. Is there anywhere else down here? Can't go in there. Where does this go? Ah, this is this level's big purple door that I still can't do anything with. Okay. Where... Okay, let's go look at this map again. Where have I not been? Okay, so I've been at the door. I've been in the library. I haven't been into the mines, but the mines required a key card. And I don't know how I'm going to get the key card. But I guess I could go back to the mines and see. Maybe there was somewhere there that I didn't explore. That I could just find a key card lying on the ground. It's just in this direction, isn't it? There was also that big thing that said death. Oh, there's a handle. Didn't see this before. Can I go into the section that says death? What's it doing? Oh! Could I have got on that? Oh, I can. I can go into the section that says death. That seems like a bad idea. You should always obey warning signs. Or just jump in a minecart. Whee! Oh, okay. Well, the danger was much further ahead. Do we think that word means death? And here. Next to a big skull. Death seems sort of likely. It also kind of looks like a person kneeling over like a guillotine or something, but that's probably a bit of a stretch. Death. Though I didn't do particularly well on the last bit of timing. Nailed it. I'll just keep going. Yes. Easy. Oh, is this the machine? It is. Is this where I can put... Yes. So the order... Aha, yeah. Okay, I probably should have double checked, but the order was this thing. Oh, well, it was this thing, then it was put the stuff in. And then it was use this. Use this until the gauge is in the bar. Oh, no, 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 it's not what I meant to do. And then press it. So I now have a silver bar that I can place in the alchemy machine. Yep, dead. Open. And where is it? Downward triangle-y thing. Yeah. Close. Good. Oh. Are these just loads of gold bars? Ah, cool. Okay. I don't have to make the gold bar. I can just steal one. Yeah, I'm glad I came down here after I already had the fork. Otherwise it would have been slightly annoying. Okay, we've got a locker. What is this? Oh, is that a key card? Hello. A hat. And some people actually bother to lock theirs. Well, I held R1 and nothing came up, so I can't actually take anything from it. Nice. Can I get everything in here? Let's just run around with R1 held. Yes. Okay, so that was the gold mine. And I can now go down into the silver mine with my other key card. What are we going to get in here? Oh, what was that noise? Oh no. You. Ah. That help, maybe, rather than greet? Okay. I'm going to need to look at that floating orb thing. What have I found? Hey, a lighter. Okay, so I can go over into that other part of the lab now. So what did he say? So it's not going to be greet, is it? It's going to be help. So the first person that I spoke to, they didn't say I greet you. They said, can I help you? You help me. Yeah, sure. Oh, staircase. Whee! Another one of these. Yeah, we completed one of these conversations, didn't we? Oh, and it's the devotees again. Oh no, that's not a devotee, it's a bard. Brothers I'm seeking. I can say that. So... It's this one. Brother. Ah, yeah, okay. So I was correct about this, which is good because I've sort of confirmed it. Brothers the warriors are not. I don't think I have a word for warriors. Don't, do I? No. If I had a word for warriors, it would be a word that looked, it would be a glyph that looked a bit like this, like a pointing down triangle symbol. But I don't have one. I can't do that. Whereas the rest of it, I could write. I just don't have that word. Oh, unless I'm going to get the word here, which I am, yeah, because that's warriors. This is the symbol for warrior. Okay. I guess it wasn't really necessary in any other part. This is not. Yeah. The alchemists don't particularly need to talk about the warriors. They're quite far removed from them, aren't they? And these are plants. So these words are purely here to help me translate this conversation with the bard. Plant, not warrior. I wonder if it would have been possible to do this without the book. Like just with your own guesses for words. I suppose the whole silver, copper, gold thing would have been pretty difficult. I should be able to complete this conversation. How many of my words do I actually not have any idea what they are? Or am I pretty confident? Yeah, I'm pretty confident with all of them now. Okay, so warrior, plural. Not brother, plural. Okay, so I have book. We are brothers. So this one I can translate. I've forgotten this language already. Let's see if I can find it. So the I, it's the bottom word of column 2. What am I trying to say? I found a book. And a verb is going to be a word with a line at the bottom and a dot. And I think it's column 3, third from the bottom, the one that's a bit of an E shape. And then book. I learnt the word for book somewhere in that, the back of the theatre. I think it's one of the final few glyphs that I've got, but I'm not 100% sure. So, oh no, so I want the book. Yeah, it's this one. I want that to be first. Find. No. Okay, I'm not going to keep doing that for now, because if I do, I'm effectively going to just end up translating some of the words by guessing glyphs in a conversation. I'll return to that once I'm actually confident of what it is that I'm saying. Do I want to leave here? Where do I want to go now? Oh, to the lab. The lab. Because now that I have the lighter, I can use a lantern to visit Lab 3, where I hope the monster isn't again. Where is it? It's the one at the end. Hello, pigeons. Each of the levels also has its own sort of animal, doesn't it? Just hovering around everywhere. Nice. Nope, that's not the word. Fire, there. And help. Or help quite early on, help. Oh no, hold on, sorry, I've got this wrong. That where I put the word fire, I should actually have put the word make, shouldn't I? Because this person is making fire. Yeah. That's better. Ooh. So that just says Lab 3. Oh, it has a key code. Well, that would have been the note in the hat, wasn't it? That was what, 5039. Nice. Well, it was obviously going to have a purpose at some point, wasn't it? I had sort of forgotten about it. Ah, look, we've got a solution. I have found the answer. I have found... Oh, I'm just saying have found, aren't I? I find the answer. I find the way to make key. Yeah, I'm still not 100% on what that last word is. Like, from context, I know vaguely what it is they're getting at, but I don't know what word I would put as that glyph. Okay, so I'm gonna back out and see if my character notes this down. Yeah, good. Because otherwise, if they didn't note this down, I was going to have to write this down. So what is this? This is gold, and gold is 1,405. Silver is 7? 8. Silver is 812. And then what was the last one? Carbon. Carbon is 46. Oh, there's a hole. Oh, and that's where the monster is. Anything else in this room? No. Wait. Oh, no. Okay, hold on. I was about to say, can I actually use the creation machine? Because there were two elements that it was low on, but then I forgot that I had actually just picked up a gold bar, so I do have... I'm not going to wait for the canteen, I'm going to go up a different way. Go up to there. Yeah, I do have a bar for both of those, so hopefully that will be enough. I don't need multiple. But based on the number of words I've translated, I feel like I'm not going to need multiple. Silver. Go. Excellent. Gold. Okay. The other good thing about this number system is that it's quite easy to match up what I need. So for gold... Oh no, I've got this... Okay, yeah, for gold, I want... Ah, no, I'm going to have to do... Ah, so I want both of these. So 2 5s there makes the upper left 1 next to the gold. I was playing this with a mouse and keyboard. I could probably just hover over and show you where I'm pointing on the screen. And then we've got a C shape, the 4, which is all of these, because that's 2, 3, 4. That's very heavy. I'm sort of hitting the limit of the weight, what it looks like. And then just this 5. Yeah. So I want that of gold. Okay. And then silver. Let's put these back. Make it easier. Silver, I want 7 there, which is 5 and 2. No, did I say it was 7 or did I say it was 8? 8. 5, 2, and 1. Then I want a 10. I want one of those. And I want 2 of these smallest ones. There. I want this of silver. And I don't want any copper, I just want carbon. And for the carbon, I want 40 I want all of these. 2. Which is, let's double check that that's 2. It's not 2, it's 6. So with this one, that's what I want of carbon. Oh, that was very fast. Make. Okay, moment of truth. Go see if it works in the door. Nice. There are some words that I haven't translated still. If we got our maths right. Looks like it. Nice. I'm still very surprised that when I typed in the word fairies, that's actually how it's... Ooh. Well, this is fancy. No, should I turn... So I haven't translated all of these words. But all I've not got is the pages of the book. Should I turn back? Yeah, okay, I'm going to turn back. Now that this door is open, I think I should be able to reach this zone whenever. What I want to do is I want to finish... I'd like to complete this language. Even though, like, I already have, basically. I just want to get... I'd like to get all the words in the book. Ah. Okay, so maybe this one. The answer, the truth, is the solution, the sort of recipe. And then... Make? Create? Maybe that one. Transform. Okay. So yeah, I sort of got that because it was in the book. Rather than necessarily translating transform myself. But it does make sense, doesn't it? That is what alchemy is. It's creating... That wasn't really alchemy, was it? They just made a key. They just made a key out of a few different metals. But I don't feel bad about this word because I did understand contextually what it is that was going on. Monster... Yeah, formula, solution, recipe. I suggested all of those words. And scared, yes. So I still need 1 or 2 pages of the book. And I don't know where they will be from. So there isn't anything else at the door. It's just the door. The refectory is what they've called the canteen. This is the transformation machine. There isn't anything else there. There isn't anything else in the canteen. I was holding R1 as I ran through it. I held R1 in all the labs. I don't think there's anything else in there. Same for the gold mine. It had the sort of action sequence of running past the falling boulders. Then the machine. And then the room full of gold bars. The silver mine had the guy who was trapped, and then the... Oh, and then the sort of teleporter arch sort of thing. So where do I need to go to unlock new pages? The mine? Was there a route down here that I didn't go through? I can sort of remember everywhere else. I mean, maybe there's just like a staircase somewhere or a door that I've missed. might end up having to do that. I might just have to run back through every single space. That's the way. To the left is the silver and gold mines, and this is the copper mine. So there's a machine at the bottom of the steps, which is how I activated the lift and learned the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then I came up from that way, and this way leads me back down where the monster was. But maybe there's like a secret. This. Seeking you are found. Oh! There's. How do I move the cart? I definitely didn't do this. Seeking you are, found we have. Oh my. This is like the first. This is the first thing I should have translated, isn't it? This. So yeah, seeking you plural. Yeah, you plural seeking. You plural seeking. I plural found. Ah, yeah, okay. So the cultures diverged. One of them, they sort of found art and culture and beauty and whatever, and also slavery. They're not great people, the bards. And the other people are scientists, and they're seeking answers. So I should have known what plural... Okay, so I should have known all of these words. Immediately before I ever entered Bard Society, not Bard, Alchemist Society. Ooh. Yeah, I can see how knowing these words would have made it significantly easier, because I was completely lost at the beginning. I was really there we go. There's a little celebratory magic. Yeah, I was properly having to guess at the beginning, wasn't I? Some of the guesses were pretty good, to be fair. Eventually. Okay, now we can go through the big door. Or maybe I'll leave the entrance to the big door for next time. Yeah, I reckon I'll do that. Let's head up in the lift. One more floor. And then the journey to the big door can be part of the next time we do this. That's good. 4 languages down. What did I say? Yeah. It looks like you can fit 5 tabs on one page. So I imagine this next language is the last one. Nice. This one was a good one to solve. It was much trickier because I didn't give myself that solid starting point like I had with some of the previous languages, so I was really having to work things out from nothing, almost. But it was good. I enjoyed it. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the next one is.